Hey there, do you have a Nitro Z-6? Did you want to upgrade your factory installed Mark V with, let's say, maybe a 10-inch Garmin unit? Or how about a 12-inch unit? Impossible, you say? Not with this, and I'm going to show you how to make it. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I recently bought this 2015 Nitro Z-6. One of the things that I liked about this boat from the get-go was its overall size. And I liked the sleekness of its console. However, that is probably one of its bigger downfalls when it comes to upgrading the electronics at the console. Now, it wasn't my initial plan to figure out this problem. So I commissioned the leading aftermarket dash mount manufacturer to send me a custom mount that was supposed to fit a Nitro Z-6. This is what they sent me. As you can see, it did not fit. It put the graph right up into the steering wheel and would have required a whole lot more additional holes to even have supported the faceplate. As they say, hindsight's 20/20. So once again, I'm back to figuring out what I'm going to do here. After being disappointed, I went to work. Some obstacles that we had to consider here at this console was the distance between the steering wheel and the console, as well as, just exactly where this windshield came and all that. Now, this console is kind of concave here, right? So you have to kind of come out to pass the gauges and whatnot. Likewise, there's a lot of contouring. So all those considerations had to be factored in with what could be done as far as a mounting plate to upgrade to a 10 or 12 inch electronic screen. So this is what I came up with. This is made out of 1/8 inch steel plate and a 2-inch angle, welded up in this configuration. How I made this was I went and made a template, as you can see here. This was basically done by using painter's tape to go where the old Mark V went, following the contours of the dash. The holes came out being the size for an M5 bolt, so that's what I'm going to be using for the hardware. Again, followed by a fender washer and then a lock nut. Now let's look at this template again. Again, this is just basically the footprint of where the old Mark V went on the dash. Through trial and error during my mock-ups, I found that the plate height should be about 1.75 inches from the bottom, and that will give you your proper height. And this again is 1.5 inch hole, so you'll want to get an 1.5 inch diameter grommet with an 1.25 inch inside diameter to be properly spaced to work in between this. And again, I suggest a grommet in there. That's just to keep anything from wearing on any of your wires as you bring that through. These will use the factory drilled holes that were used to hold the Mark V on. So you're not having to drill any additional holes to make this fit. Now, if you look at the angle down here, we've drilled 2 holes to support our Garmin factory gimbal. The good thing about these gimbals, particularly from Garmin, on your 10s and 12 units, they are metal, okay? So all you need is just this lip that will fit on here to hold it. And we'll go ahead and install those bolts. So as you can see, we've got the gimbal mounted to our plate. Now we're gonna go ahead and slide our bolts through here. And then we're gonna attach this Mark V's gasket. Now for install purposes, I'm going to go ahead and remove this steering wheel so we can gain access easier. Now I wanted to point out again the importance of using these larger fender washers, because these are going to give us more real estate on that fiberglass to help secure this mount. Very important, okay? Again, we're going to use the factory drilled holes that were already here for the Mark V. I'm going to bring my unit's cords through. I'm going to get inside the boat and secure this from the back side. As you can see, this is on there. It is not coming off. It is on there securely, no doubt about it. Try to do that with starboard. So here's what it looks like with the plate mounted. As you can see, it passes the gauges very precisely there. There's another view from this other side. And it looks really good in there. So let's go ahead and put on the docking station for the Garmin. So now we've got our cradle on. I'm gonna go ahead and put that steering wheel back on. Now the cool thing about these cradles when it comes to Garmin is that this will fit the 106 SV as well as the 126 SV. We'll go ahead and put that 12-inch on and see how it looks. When placing your unit on, you want to make sure that you have your knobs are still a little loose. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to do this from outside the boat, but to be honest with you, it's easier to remove and place the units on and off when you're inside the boat, but I'm afraid that that would obstruct your view. We'll start with the 12-inch unit. Now that's locked in there securely. We're gonna just go ahead and tighten our handles. I was able to reach behind the unit to lock it down, as well as I can reach back here again to pop it loose. Just like that. We'll loosen these knobs again. Lock back in place. We'll tighten the knobs. There it is. Nice and secure. We'll turn the unit on. And you can see the view as if you're driving. Now with the 12-inch, you've obscured your gauges, but all you have to do is a simple head tilt and you can see your gauges. Here you can see all your clearance for your hands. It's almost a good 2 inches from the steering wheel. Likewise, you can see how it fits there against the windshield. And from the front view, you're just about 2 inches over the windshield. So it fits really nice. Won't obscure your view from the driver's seat. We'll get a look from the other side. So that's with the 12-inch. Pretty cool, isn't it? Go ahead and cut that off. Now I'll show you from here. Again, you've got enough room from the unit to reach down and unlock it. Okay, very important ability. And again, this is easier done from inside the boat. But here we go, unit's off. Again, we're gonna loosen up those knobs and we'll put on the 10-inch. Power up. And here's your perspective again from the driver's seat. And once again, we've got plenty of room here. Plenty of room. Good 2 inches or more. And likewise, easy in here to get this unhooked. So that's your 10-inch. Personally, I'm going with a 10-inch here at the console. The 12 is going to go out the bow. And here again is the look from the front with the 10-inch. So with the 10-inch, you have full view of both your gauges there. No obstructions. Well guys, tell me what you think. If you're also a Nitro Z-6 owner and you've been trying to find a solution to this problem, I hope that this video has helped you. And thank all you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.